Yes. So, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everyone. So, first of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone for your participation in our meeting today. So, we are from LAX2049, Group 52, and we would like to discuss about the fourth section of our Putra Bus, which is fashion. So, before we start our discussion, allow us to introduce ourselves. So my name is Nur Izzati binti Ibrahim and my metric number is 197848.
Hi, my name is Nurul Naimah binti Chilias and my metric number is 196326.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hanafi bin Muhammad Kazmi. My metric number 191661.
Nurhanan Aulin Tireni, my metric number is 194926.
Hi, my name is Nurul Amira binti Khalid. My metric number is 195215.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Fahmi Afham bin Abdul Rahman. My metric number is 196275.
Hi, my name is Millie Bakrisha Miti Najra Anwar. My metric number is 199920.
Hi, my name is Nur Hidayah binti Idris. My metric number is 198265.
So anyone would like to volunteer to share their article first? How about we start with Amira? Is it okay?
Sure. Okay. Alright. I found an news entitled "5 Fashion Items to Dress Up Your Stay at Home Look Reported by the Stars in April 2020." I found that this article is so interesting since nowadays everyone spends most of their times at home. Working from home is one of the new norm. Working from home should not be the reason not to dress up in a right way, like we used to do when we are going to work at the office. And dressing up, even though you are working from home, is purposely to boost the working mood. And therefore, I choose this article to be included in our news publication in Putrabas. Alright, this article can help the reader to be creative in dolling up themselves while working at home. According to this article, there are 5 items discussed, such as comfort yourself. This topic discuss the what you should wear that comfort yourself. And next, banish the bad hair. It's related to your hair and your appearance about your hair. For us Muslim, maybe the article discuss about your daily hijab. And next, the article also discuss about treat your traces. And then be all ears, which related to your jewels, like your earrings, your related to your earrings. Okay, next is the last but not least is happy feet, happy life, which related to, like, for example, if we are working at home, we do not wear shoes. So choosing suitable socks, for example, is crucial lah for our working at home. Okay, I think this article is so useful for people out there, as this article related to our current situation. And then this article also may help to reduce the reader's stress level when they have to decide or to be creative with their appearance, even though they are working only at home. Okay, that's all from the article that I found. What about others?
Thank you, Amira, for your interesting article. So next, can I have Hanafi to share yours?
Okay, I want to share article vision. I found article we talk about fashion term list and ideas in 2019, published by great online magazine Laboratory. They state most of fashion designer they create the fashion clothes. The based on number one based on specific age. Specific age. Fashion is one easy way of predicting a particular age or period which has got a historical or cultural significance. It can bring a nostalgia and a bunch of memory as well. Number two, they make a fashion based on four elements of nature, which involve air, fire, water, and wind. Wind can be redefined where it becomes a strong content for any fashion to work on. Number three, they make a fashion on season. The designer can create fashion by relating the season with emotion. Can be connected to joy, summer connected to comedian, autumn connected to sadness, and so on. Of nature with complex emotion in fashion. Okay, number four, they make a fashion based on movie. Some fashion designer would work on their new concept after getting inspired after watching new film, Bollywood, Hollywood, even they watching from the olden movie to the latest presented movie, that is much enough to inspire them to create new concept in fashion. Okay, number five, they make a fashion as focus on accessory based enhancing the beauty. Not all fashion help to present trend in clothes. Certain of it to throw a spotlight at the new style for jewelry and accessory, such as handbag, watch, belt, and shoes, and so on. They will uh, they will like to show they would like to show more than two birds at in one shot. Several reordered jewelry brand to set out huge fashion just to introduce their new collection. It is also give an idea to people about picking the right style for each other. That's all the information I just share to you.
Thank you so much, Hanafi. It was such a great sharing. So how about Naima? Can you share your article, please?
Okay, so my news from female. So the title is Local Fashion Designers Who Are Contributing Their Skills to Help Those in Need and Amidst the COVID-19 Crisis. This is by Elaine Lope. So they talk about international fashion and beauty brands that are lending a hand to our nation's frontliners during the pandemic. Um, with the personal protection equipment (PPE) in dire demand right now, many regular suppliers are struggling to increase the production of the PPE due to their limitations. In an effort to tackle the supply crisis, a number of local fashion designers such as BG Initiative and Dato Razwan Raziwi um, have come forward and offered to put their renowned swing skills to good use during the critical time. So I just share with you guys two of our local fashion designer, which is the BG Initiative, Reka and other partners. Okay. Um, they along with their partner, okay, BG Initiative and Reka along with their partners, tailors, Reka, Makerspace, Taylor's University and Impact Malaysia have joined forces to offer a massive relief strategy for our frontliners by producing PPE and specifically face shields. In just 5 days, they were able to prototype, produce, and deliver over 1,500 face shields to frontliners across Malaysia. So according to Mer.Reka, the team is also currently in the process of rapid prototyping other medical necessities including ventilators and patient isolation boxes for treating the positive tested patients. And another one is fashion designer, which is Datuk Razwan Raziwil, has launched a charity initiative to help stitch PPE for medical frontliners. The designer shared with the New Straits Times that he had completed over 200 pairs of PPE and would like to produce another 1,000 or 2,000 pairs of outer robes and head covers for those in need. So that's from me.
Thank you, Naima. I think yes, PPE is considered as fashion too nowadays, right? So next, can we have Hidayah? Is it okay, Hidayah?
Okay, yes. My news is quite different with other because I select the Vivi Yusof article in New Straits Time. As we know, Datin Vivi Sofinas Yusof is the fashion most of young young people know she with a facial facial, right? So Vivi Yusof is the founder of Fashion Valley and the Dark Group. Vivi is a blogging veteran of 10, 10 year who has been sharing insight about her life and entrepreneur's journey through her personal blog. She has 150 employees and carrying 500 fashion brand. Fashion Valley has office and warehouse in Malaysia, Jakarta and Singapore. As we know, Vivi Yusof has won several awards, include Bella Business Award 2013, uh, 60 60 Wanita Inspirasi Nona, and also top 5 in Meletup Era 2017 in fashion category, and other as they have many award, but I only talk about tell the three top. So in this article, in I very like the share that he said. So many achievements, so many mistakes, so many story I had to the Vivi Yusuf said in the article. So that we can know Vivi Yusuf is the most top facial in Malaysia, right? He is a young he is a young facial. He start her business in facial when she 20 years old. So in this article, I very inspired and that he said many achievements, many mistakes. In this, we can see all of us uh, have to try and learn about a new So, Vivi Yusuf, Vivi Yusuf pe- uh, is is a top is a top is a top facial brand in Malaysia. So, that's all for me.
Thank you, Hidayah. Yes, indeed. We used to start Fashion Billy at a very young age, right? So she is quite an inspiration for the young people. So next, can we have any volunteers to share their articles?
Okay, can we proceed?
Sure, sure.
Okay, I have an article from fashionunited.com that has reported about the most valuable fashion brand in the world. The news is quite different from others, and for the reported list number one brand, the first one brand that's most valuable is Nike. Nike. The value for this fashion brand is 28.4 to 28.44 billions. This band is from American, and that's owned by Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight. In this year only, until early 2020, this band produced amount yeah, in $3.12 billion. Another and next second fashion brand that's most valuable is Hermes. Hermes, this brand fashion gain not gain. The value for this brand is 25.78 billion. This brand is from French that's owned by Hermes family. During this year only, this brand can gain $1.58 billion. And the next one brand is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton value is 25.53 billions. It it also a brand from France. This brand only focus on luxury goods only. This news lists a lot of fashion brands, but I just choose top three to share with you. That's all for me.
Thank you so much, Hanafi, for sharing your article. So next,
Not Hanafi, not Hanafi.
sorry, thank you for me. Next, can we have any volunteer?
Okay, next I will share my article from the Star, August 2020. The title is Local Fashion Brands Show Their Love for Malaysia with Full Merdeka Collection. To commemorate the 63rd Merdeka Day, Malaysia fashion brands are releasing special collections that show our love for the country. For example, Captain Batik released unique handcraft jeans with a printed batik patch and look plus handstand batik in a pocket. Besides, the Dark Group also has collaborated with Malaysian cartoonist Datuk Muhammad Noor Muhammad Khalid, also known as LAX. They released a scarf featuring a sketch of Malaysia idyllic countryside scene. Other than that, Batik Boutique has also released colorful Merdeka-inspired designs, which they also released a tupat bag, taking its shape from the Nantic Malaysia calligraphy. And they also designed a tote bag, which showing the most iconic of our landmark, which is Kuala Lumpur. I think this article state about our local brand, which show the effort to show our love for our country through fashion. I think this is a great effort to appreciate our country. That's all for me.
Thank you very much for your interesting article. So can we have Naidi to share your article?
Sure, Zati. Okay, my list is from WWD Fashion Times News. It is written by Rashmila Maiti. The title of my news today is Fast Fashion and its Detrimental Effect on Environment. In case some of you might not know what fast fashion is, the examples of fast fashion are like H&M, Cotton On, Zara, and Forever 21. They are all one of the most famous fast fashion brands in the world. So why is fast fashion bad? According to Business Insider, fashion production comprises 10% of total global carbon emissions as much as the European Union. It dries up water sources and pollutes rivers and streams, while 85% of all textiles go to dumps each year. Even washing clothes releases 500,000 tons of microfibers into the ocean each year, the equivalent of 50 billion plastic bottles. In addition to that, according to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, emissions from textile manufacturing alone are projected to skyrocket by 60% in the end of 2030. So among the environmental impacts of fast fashion include the depletion of non-renewable sources, emission of greenhouse gases, and the use of massive amounts of water and energy. The fashion industry is the second largest consumer industry of water, requiring about 700 gallons to produce just one shirt and 2,000 gallons of water to produce a pair of jeans. Insane, right? So, Business Insider also cautions that textile dyeing is the world's second largest polluter of water, since the water left over from the dyeing process is often dumped into ditches, streams, or rivers. Um, to conclude, it is very obvious that fast fashion brings nothing but harm to the world. Yet many are still supporting it, so I think it is very important for us to publish this kind of news to open the eyes of the people to stop supporting fast fashion and buy something from the local instead, something homemade. I mean handmade. Alright, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you so much, Naidi, for your article. So I would like to share mine. So the title of my article is Five Ways How Fashion Can Help You Gain Confidence. So everyone admires people with self-confidence. So when we are comfortable in our own skin, we tend to carry ourselves in the best possible way. So it's true that confidence comes from within, but there is one thing that also boosts your self-image and confidence, which is fashion. So let us see how our wardrobe influence our self-image and why a quality wardrobe is a great investment. So firstly, it makes you feel good. So according to research done at the University of Hertford, you end up dressing according to your mood. For example, if you feel great, then you will wear bright colors that flatter you. But if you feel sad, you end up wearing clothes that don't flatter your body. However, studies also suggest that your mood improves when you switch to well-fitted bright clothes. So second, it sparks critical thinking. Yes, clothes can change the way we think. According to the Association of Physiological Science, the way you perceive yourself can influence decision making. The clothes you wear can help you with problem solving skills or coming up with new ideas. So, wear clothes not only to influence how others perceive about you, but also engage yourself in abstract thinking. And the third reason is it makes you feel strong. So you look and feel more confident and powerful when you wear high quality clothes. This makes you feel like a winner, allows you to take up challenges at work and in personal life as well. According to the Atlantic, the way you carry yourself professionally changes your view and your self of approach towards different situations. So you feel confident and enter a state of displaying dominance due to an increase of hormones. So that's all from me. So can any volunteer share which article is the most interesting one? Any volunteers? How about Niley? Which article did you find very interesting?
Okay. For me, I like Amira's article. She mentioned about clothes that you can wear during work from home, right? So I like that article so much because for me, um, the way you present yourself is very important. The way you look, how you present yourself is very important. It doesn't matter if you work from home or if you work in the office. You always need to be presentable because it mirrors who you are. It it shows what kind of person you are. Or are you charismatic? Are you lazy? So it all matters. Even though you're coming to classes, online classes, you cannot just be messy. At least comb your hair properly and if work from home, like Amira say, she mentioned about tips what you can wear for work from home attire. So I like hers article and I like Izati's article because yeah, it relates back to what Amira mentioned. How to pick colors in order to boost your emotions, in order to boost your confidence throughout the day. So that's my view.
How about Hanafi? Which article do you find most interesting?
I prefer Amira article. The same fashion, and we at home, and then we didn't. I think when we at home, we didn't use nice brand. Just as we suitable what we are. Mm, Uh, and then article from uh, Fahmi, most famous brand in the world. It's quite related to point your section. That's for me.
I would like to continue. Can I?
Sure, thank you, Amira.
All right. I find that article from Hidayah that talks about inspired fashion icon is the most interesting among all the news shared because I think her article, or not her article, the article that she found can keep inspiring us, especially the youngsters, to be involved in doesn't matter what industry, especially fashion, can be inspired based on what Vivi Yusuf did. Okay, the next article that I found interesting the most is the article from Fahmi, which talks about valuable fashion. This news can increase the knowledge on international fashion among us. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Amira. As for me, same like Amira and Hanafi, I prefer Fahmi article as as you mentioned about the famous brands, right? So I think it, like Amira mentioned, it's good to improve our knowledge and it's quite factual, right? So maybe it's not boring for the readers of Putra Bahtulita. Also, I like Amira's article about the work from home. Since now most of the workers are currently working from home, and yes, I think it's important to dress ourselves even if we work from home. So can I have Fahmi to share your opinion?
Okay, for me, I also agree with you. First article I most like is the article about about what's this article is related to our current situation, and it's can give us information how to wear and to dress. Another one, I like article from Hidayah because she share about a young designer that can be inspire us to to be good in future. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Fami. So anyone would like to continue?
I also choose Amira article because I think if we work from home or online class, we still have to wear proper attire, and as well at the same time, we have to wear a comfortable outfit. Second article, I choose Hidayah article because we know that Bibi Yusof is the example for young entrepreneur, and it can be encouraged for them to uh, be success like her. That's all for me.
Thank you, Ami. So next, any volunteers?
For me, I like Amira's article. It is about work from home. It's very interesting and can relate about with our learning in online. Most of us on not wear a proper shirt in when he or her with online class or others. And the next article is I like a farming article, which is the international fashion, right? Okay. I like to choose Amira and Fahmi.
So thank you. And what about Naima?
Okay, for me, I choose Amira and Hidayah News. I choose Amira News because same to Naili, it is important for us to know how to present ourselves. Um, uh, uh, okay, and from the news, people may know how to present better. And Hidayah, I like, and maybe Yusuf, and the way he, sorry, um, actually, I am the one who inspired with Vivi Yusuf, and yeah, that's why I choose Hidayah News.
Okay, thank you everyone for your opinions. So as a conclusion, we can see that most of us pick Amira's article and also Hidayah's article. So Amira and Hidayah, can you repeat your article?
Alright, my article is entitled Five Fashion Items to Dress Up Your Stay at Home Look Reported by the Stars in April 2020.
My articles is the name is Vivi Yusuf plan to pen a tell-all book about her success and mistake. Uh,
Okay, thank you so much. And I'd like to thank everyone for your participation and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, thank you.